Let's make some holiday cookies today with fresh jam. Stay tuned. Hi there, my name is Katrina. Welcome to the Organixx channel, where every week we get together in the kitchen and make delicious recipes. Today we're going to be making almond gingerberry holiday cookies. Let's begin by adding 1.5 cups of your favorite frozen berries to a small saucepan. I'm actually using a mixture of raspberries and blueberries, but you can use what you'd like to. Next, we're going to add 1/4 cup of either maple syrup or date syrup. So if you want to reduce the sugar in your cookies, you could actually take this down to about 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, or you could actually use Lakanto maple syrup, which is a mixture of erythritol and monk fruit extract. 1/8 cup of filtered water. Now, if you only use 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, you might need to add in a little bit more filtered water just for the consistency. Over medium heat, bring your mixture to a boil. Reduce and then simmer for about 10 to 12 minutes. Let it cool slightly and then add to your blender along with 1 teaspoon of grated ginger and 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. Blend everything up really well and then set it aside to thicken. To save time, you can always make this jam a day ahead of time and then store in your refrigerator when you're ready to make your cookies. So let's make the cookie dough. In a large mixing bowl, we're going to add 2 cups of almond flour, which is such a great gluten-free, high-protein flour to use. Next, we're going to add 3/4 cup of gluten-free oat flour. So you can always make this yourself. It's so easy. In your food processor, just add in 1 cup of your gluten-free oats, process it up until you have a flour-like consistency, and there you go, so easy. 1 tablespoon of tapioca flour. This is just going to add in a little bit of starch to help hold our cookies together. Last, we have 1/2 teaspoon of either pink Himalayan or sea salt, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and then 1/4 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon for a little bit of spice. Whisk together your dry ingredients. Using a whisk helps get rid of lumps that are commonly found in almond flour. Next, let's add 1/2 cup of pure maple syrup or date syrup. And again, if you want a lower sugar version of these cookies, you can substitute this with 1/2 cup of the Lakanto maple syrup. 1/3 cup of melted coconut oil. And if you eat dairy, you can use grass-fed butter or your preferred butter substitute. All of those will work just fine. Last, let's add 1 tablespoon of pure vanilla extract just for some flavor. Stir together your ingredients. The mixture should stick together, so if it's too dry, just add in a little bit of water or unsweetened nut milk, and if it's too wet, just add in 1 to 3 tablespoons of almond flour. Take about 1 tablespoon of dough, roll it into a ball, and then place it on a parchment paper lined baking sheet. Press your thumb into the middle to make room for the jam, shaping the cookies as need be. Spoon a little bit of jam into each cookie, and then bake in a 350-degree preheated oven for 12 to 14 minutes, just until your cookies get lightly brown on the bottom. Let your cookies cool completely on a cooling rack. We're ready to give these holiday cookies a try. I'm going to bring in my professional taste tester, Brianna. She is my sugar tooth in the home. She's always looking for something sweet, so we'll let her tell you what she thinks. I've already tried them. They are super delicious. They're not too sweet, but they're definitely sweet enough. They're nice and chewy, really delicious, super good. Oh, make sure that you let them cool before trying to eat them, or else they will fall apart on you for sure. So let's see.
It was really good. I really liked the jam.
It's delicious. I hope you give this one a try. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you and your loved ones have a happy and healthy holiday. I look forward to seeing you next week in the kitchen. Bye-bye.